perfect. Thank you. Still don't see myself yet.
And you're live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the birthday celebration. Thanks for joining me today. All right, so I'm so excited to be sharing how I scrapbook using my Kiwi Lane templates with Pocket Pages. And if you haven't yet already downloaded the free downloadable, make sure you do that if you want to scrap along with me, or you can go back later and print that out and use it in your pocket scrapbooking. Hey guys, hi. Hi Denise, hi Debbie. Thanks for joining me today. How's everybody's weather? We are experiencing the fires here in Colorado, and just looking out my window right now, oh my gosh, it's so hazy and smoky. You can taste the smoke when you step outside, you guys. It's really horrible. It's really sad. Yeah, let me know where you guys are all from. I would love to know. North Carolina, Houston. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. I'm in outside of Denver, if you don't know that, in a little tiny town called Erie, very close to Boulder, Colorado. All right, so I'm going to show you really quick some samples of some of my past or completed pocket pages, so you kind of get an idea of there are so many fun things you can do with pocket scrapbooking. You don't have to just limit it to just one style of pocket scrapbooking. You can mix it up. You can add it in to your normal 12 by 12 scrapbooking. You can put in the 6 by 12 pages. It's so fun, you guys. And as you can see, I have this big stack here. This is just some samples I pulled out of my books so that I could share with you why I absolutely love pocket scrapbooking. And I'm super excited to share it with you. And I hope that I change some of your minds on this style of scrapbooking, or at least give it a try and maybe mix it in occasionally into your traditional layouts. Okay, so this first one here is super fun. This was a trip to Vegas that our family took, and I just loved all the colors with the fountain and everything. And so it is a 2-pager. And hopefully I can get this here so you can all see it. And I apologize for the glare because these are still in their pockets, so I can show you. This is an old Kiwi Lane collection. I think it was called Hello Beautiful. But this is a 6 by 12 over here. And then I have 3 sets of 4 by 6. And you can see that I just decorated with my Kiwi Lane template. It's really easy. Use coordinating paper. And then the other side that matches it, once again, I have a few photos, did a little bit of embellishing with my Kiwi Lane templates, really easy. I really love the way that this one turned out. It's really cute. And this one's pretty simple, not a whole lot of craziness or dimension in these. Oh, wow, Joni, you're from Thornton, Colorado, really? Wow, you are my neighbor. Well, welcome. I'm so excited to have everybody joining me. Hey, Linda, hi, how are you? Hi from Texas. You have that collection? Yeah, it's a good one. I wish Kiwi Lane still had this collection still available because it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so that's pretty much one sample for you guys. And then this is just a single page pocket page that I did a couple years ago, and it's using the Sparkle collection I think that Kiwi had out once upon a time. And I wanted to share with you how in this particular sample here, I actually have my embellishment on the outside of my plastic pocket sleeve here. And don't be afraid to put embellishments on top of your pages, because you can see the Sparkle template here. It's actually way too big to stick in the 4 by 6. And I actually even hand stitched on top of that just to give it some extra texture since it was outside of my pocket. And you can see I use a template here, and I have all the little mini templates that I use back in here. Really fun. This one only has 2 photos on it, and then the rest of it is just paper and using my templates to keep it cohesive with the colors and patterns, and love using the pockets, you guys. So that's one. And then here's a different style one where I actually added a pocket page in with a traditional scrapbook layout. I love to do this, especially when I have a lot of photos and I want to scrapbook like a main picture, but I don't want to scrapbook all the pictures on a main scrapbook layout, if that makes sense. So you can see here, this left side here is actually a pocket. So it's a 6x12 horizontal. And then I have the 3 verticals, 4x6s down below. And all I decorated was this top portion with, once again, I used the sparkle. This is some older Kiwi Lane paper as well. And then to go along with this side of my pocket, I did a traditional 12x12 layout, which you can see here of my daughter. This is when she was probably around 8 years old. She used to play classical guitar. But you can see how you can mix it up. There's no rules, so don't be afraid of like, oh, if I do a pocket page, I can't do a traditional page. You can. Thank you, Linda. And I know a lot of people are going to ask me questions like, what do you do on the back side? And I will show you some samples in a little bit of how I do the back sides. All right, and then this one here, I actually did for a Kiwi Lane sample back in the day. Broncos football game for my son. This one is a little, pretty much the same page as you saw in the last one, which was the 6x12 horizontal, and then the verticals down below. But then you can see over on this side, I have horizontal 4x6 top and bottom, and then I do have 4x4s in the center, which is really fun because you can see I did some journaling on this one. Here's like a little phrase card, and then a little card with the camera on it. Really fun, a different look. I did a lot of decorating on top of my photos on this particular pocket page here. I had a lot of fun creating this one. All right, here's another one that's a little bit different orientation for the pocket page. And so I have another traditional 12x12 layout over here. Oh, you guys are wondering, okay, sorry, I should be paying a little bit closer attention to the comments. Yes, pocket pages. So where do I find mine? All over, correct. Heather is saying try Tuesday morning. Yes, Tuesday morning does get various different brands of pocket pages in just randomly. If you see them and you're interested in pocket pages, definitely grab them when you see them at a Tuesday morning or any type of discount store. I actually get a lot of my pocket pages from Hobby Lobby. The Hobby Lobby brand, you can buy a box of multiple different page protectors on sale for 50% off for $9. So that gives you 50, and then front and back, it's basically 100, and that's a good deal. I've bought some online. Yeah, so just keep your eyes open for them. So this one is really fun. It has a very narrow strip here, which is I think like a 2-inch by 12-inch with the 4x6 going horizontal and vertical. So this one was really fun to do. I love these because then you can use your 12-inch borders, which is really fun on a pocket page here. This one's pretty dimensional. I did do a lot of dimensional embellishing on this pocket here. And then the coordinating side here was really fun to do as well. Have the same paper that when they butt up in my scrapbook, it goes together really, really well. And you can see that's the same template, and I just sliced it in half. That way you could tell that the pages flow together really easily. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that really cute? And then this one, I love this one. It's a little bit different design as well. You can see there are so many different designs out there, you guys, so many. You just ordered both of those, Becky, those configurations? Yes, we are memory keepers. Yes, they have a bunch of them too. And you guys, I am not, like this one right here is a We Are Memory Keepers. It's 6x6 quad. And it's almost like doing little tiny scrapbook layouts within these little pockets that you have right here. This is a We Are Memory Keepers, but then this one is a Hobby Lobby paper or page protector. I mixed them up. To me, as long as they're working with my photos and it's the style that I'm looking for, it doesn't really matter to me because the pages in my album still work and they still flow really nice together. So you can see with this one, it's vertical photos. And then going down the center, we have these 3x4 cards. And this once again is the Kiwi Lane page kit that they used to have. I believe it was Sparkle. And I actually did a lot of journaling here, ran that through my printer at the time. And just, you know, really cute. The papers are adorable. They match this event that my daughter was going to, which was homecoming. And like I said, these are really fun because they're like little mini scrapbook pages, like little 6x6 scrapbook pages, really fun to do. They just give it a really different look in your album. So this page, these two pages here, actually I did a backside to this one to show you, and then I have another coordinating page as well. So if I flip this one over, you see that I did another sequence of little pages, basically, just showing off more of my daughter's dress. This was a homecoming event. So you can see, so we went for, so if this is in my album, you can see this is just a real basic one. Don't pay attention to this one. But in her, this is for her school book. So you flip her album and you come across this page here, and then you keep flipping and you get this page. And then I did a traditional 12x12 to kind of bookend it, as Susan would say, put a bookend at the end. That way you're not left questioning what you're going to stick in your pocket over here. So that's really fun to do. All right. Hopefully you're not getting bored of my samples. I just want to give you a really good look into what my pages look like in my finished albums. And that way you have an idea of, they're just not your traditional like slip in a 4x6. You can actually have a lot of fun with these pocket pages. Oh, Marie, you think my daughter looks like me? Oh, she does. I know. It's kind of funny because I tell you, when she was little, everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's like, just looks like your husband's twin. And as she's gotten older and her face structure has changed and matured, we look like little mini me's next to each other. So it's quite hilarious. Oh, Lori, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm super glad to hear that. I really am. I really do hope that I can inspire you guys to, at least if you're really hesitant about pocket pages, to give it a try. Just give it a try. All right, so this one is my last little set of samples that I'm going to share with you guys, and I really love this set. I know a lot of you are going to ask me about this particular pocket page, and I'm going to have to tell you, you're just going to have to either research online or keep your eyes open at those discount stores. Amazon might have some as well, but this is a 4x4. They're all 4x4 photos, but what's really unique about this is it has a flip out, which allowed me to put a lot more photos. So as you can see, I have 4 photos now that you can view going across, and I have a lot more room because I took a lot of photos for this event, and it's sometimes really hard to pick and choose which, you know, pictures that I don't want to scrapbook, because usually I love them all, especially if they're homecoming or prom pictures of my daughter. So this was really cool. So it sits in the album like this, and this goes into my daughter's school book. And I just did some simple photos. I did a title here. This is actually using one of the Kiwi Lane kits. If you are a Kit Club member, you probably recognize this paper here. So when you turn the page like this, you can see these pictures that we were able to actually see on the front page, but then it's like a little flap. You can open it up and you can view more pictures, and you can embellish a little bit more over here as well, which is really fun to do. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I kept this really simple because, like I said, look at all these photos. There's quite a bit of photos that I took that I really wanted to capture. I did decorate a couple of the pockets, as you can see, but I kept it pretty simple. So then once the coordinating page for that, I just used a 6x12, which has the 4x6 horizontal, and then you flip that, and then I decorated just really simple, you guys, nothing too fancy, because I had a lot of photos from this event. And then I did a 12x12, just really simple. And the back side was another 12x12, and then it has the coordinating page that goes along with it. And then there's one more on the back. You can see I have lots of pictures from this event. Yeah, Susan also uses the 6x12 pages. She does, for extra photos, and that's what I love. And then I have a whole bunch more photos from this event that coordinate with the rest of this little grouping. So that's pretty much all of my samples that I've decided to pull from for you guys, so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, they don't all look the same and they look really fun in your albums. I like to mix it up and have a variety when it comes to my albums. So I just want to share with you really quick. Some of you, like earlier, were talking about the page protectors, and this right here, I just pulled this one. Here's just some samples. If you can see this on camera, I'm not really sure how that will pick it up, but there's different styles, you guys, so many different styles. You just research pocket pages and it will pull up so many different designs out there. Here's another one. This one is from Doodlebug. I really like theirs because they have the 6x12 with the additional pocket pages over here, and it just adds that little fun extra, you know, just a little something different where you can play a little bit more with your 12x12 templates. All right, you guys, I am really excited for Kiwi Lane for turning 11. You need those pocket pages. Yeah, they're really, really fun, you guys. But I'm super excited. Are you guys all excited to be celebrating 11 years of Kiwi Lane? You guys, I have to tell you a little backstory here. So I was introduced to Kiwi Lane about 7 years ago in October of 2012. And I actually found them in 2011 online, just searching around for some scrapbook ideas. And I fell in love with their pages. They were unique. And I researched more to try to figure out, you know, how are they creating these beautiful pages with this pattern paper? Because I love pattern paper. I'm a pattern paper girl. And I love mixing patterns and colors and designs together. And I was very intrigued by their pages. I had found out, that was back in probably November, December of 2011. And in October of 2012, Kiwi Lane ended up coming to our very first Denver Scrapbook Expo. And I had been chatting a little bit with Susan and I think Debbie at the time about them coming and getting to meet them and how excited I was to learn about their product. And so I actually got to meet Shiloh, Debbie, and Susan, and then one of Debbie's younger daughters with the short hair at the expo that year. And it was a lot of fun. I fell in love, and I have been part of the Kiwi family ever since. So it's been a good 7 years, and I'm super, super excited for Kiwi Lane and all of their changes that they've made and all their successes, and this product, I truly love it. And when I say I love it and I use it every time I scrapbook, I do. And you know, the really cool thing was I can remember my very first templates as well, which were Celebrate, Accents, Abbey Road, Cascade Trails, Rings, and Shapes. You guys, those are my first templates I ever bought. Still some of my favorites. All right, guys, if you haven't already downloaded the free download for the Pocket Pages, go ahead and do that. Or you can go back and do it later, but it's really fun. I want to show you what there's a dark version and a light version, and they both say the same thing. So this is the dark version. It just has a little bit more richer tones. And then this is the lighter version. And what you can really tell the difference is like the cake here has more of an orange and red feel. And then the cake on this one is like more of a pink and turquoise feel. So you can decide, you can print them both like I did. I use a really nice cardstock when I print through my laser printer. But yeah, you decide which works best for you. I'm going to go with the lighter version today because I'm going to be scrapbooking my daughter. She just turned 19 this month. And I thought, how perfect is that to scrapbook her? I also, guys, I have to go back to my story really quick of when I was introduced to Kiwi Lane back in 2012. Believe it or not, it was an amazing journey because I actually ended up being on Kiwi Lane's first design team in January of 2013. So I love Kiwi Lane. I love everything about the product. I love everything about the owners. They're just truly amazing people. And if you ever get a chance to meet them in person, I highly recommend it. All right, so let's get to my pocket page. Let me find what I did with it. I'm not sure how much we will get done. I have a time limit, but if we don't finish, your daughter, August 18th, is that her birthday, Christina? My daughter's birthday is August 7th. So it's kind of crazy that she's 19 and heading to college now. I'm a little sad. I'm happy that I'm a little sad. Yes, this is a printable that you can find. Actually, somebody might be able to put it in the comments for you to download, and then you can just print it. It is printable. Yep. Print it however you would like on whatever paper you choose. Hi, Debbie. All right, so I chose to, like I said, do pictures of my daughter for her birthday. I went ahead and pre-selected my photos and my pocket pages, and I'm going to end up having to probably remove them out of the actual pocket pages so that you guys don't see all the glare, because I know that's really irritating when there's a glare on the pages, but it's sometimes a little hard to, help that when you're creating with pockets. So bear with me with the glare on the pocket pages. I wanted to show you guys that I had printed, if I can find them, I had printed a stack of photos of my daughter here. We just did a little, with COVID, we just did a little bit of a celebration with just our family. And we went out to dinner and had a little get together at our house with some cake and ice cream. It's actually ice cream cake. And so I printed some photos off using that, and then I'm going to use the light printable, like I said. I also grabbed out the Make-A-Wish card collection because I thought, this is really fun. I'm not sure if this is still available anymore. Somebody, if they want to comment down there, I think it might be retired. But the colors are fabulous. I like some of these bright colors, so I grabbed that out. I also have this paper collection here from Echo Park, which we all love Echo Park and know that it's very friendly to use with Kiwi Lane templates. This is called Birthday Girl, and it just came with some cut aparts and some solid pages. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use this collection because it works really well with my printables. The coloring is perfect. And then I did grab this Pebbles one that I have in my stash that I happened to get at Tuesday morning. If I need to pull in some solids, I might pull in from this collection as well, but we're going to try to stick to one collection just to make it a little bit easier and go from there. So I'm going to set that aside. All right, so what I did was I pre-selected my photos. I went ahead and I stuck them into my pockets so that you guys, I have some notes on here, so that you guys can kind of get an idea of the orientation of the type of pockets that I am using. So I'm going to be using 2 verticals, and going down the center, it's going to be the 3x4 horizontal little pockets there. So the back side's exactly the same. And then this, I hope to get this all done, but we will see. So on this one, I have a little different pocket here where it is showing 2 horizontal 4x6s, and then we have some more horizontals going down the side, but then we have this little 6x, what is this, 8 pocket over on the side here, which will be fun, like its own little scrapbook page right there. So that's the plan to do for my pocket page class. Once again, I'm super excited that you're joining me, and I hope that I can inspire you guys to give it a try. All right, so I'm gonna just pull my page aside here. I'm gonna pull out these pictures so you're not seeing a bunch of glare. And then I'm gonna kind of give you an idea of how we're going to be using the printable. Hopefully, oh, you probably still will get a little bit of glare with my light. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I pulled out some birthday themed templates and some of the little mini borders, which I think will be really fun to use. If you haven't already pre-ordered the party collection, which was a September, was it August Kiwi kit, be sure to do that, because that was really fun to get your hands on. So here are some Celebrate templates, Tiny Celebrate. I pulled, let's see, I got all my little templates here that we'll probably pull out some of those. Yeah, it'll be really fun. And don't forget that I also will be calling out a winner. If you are joining me, you get a $25 gift certificate if I call your name and you're joining me live. And if you're not here, that person's not here, I'll move on to the next person. So that's really exciting to be able to go shopping. All right, so I kind of want to be able to put maybe birthday girl up here in this first pocket. And so I was thinking of using a bracket for that. So I pulled out brackets for T, and that, let's see how that looks. I think we can probably get away with that. Let me see if we have another smaller one. Oh, thanks for joining us. Hi, Gwen. Super excited that you guys are joining me. All right, let's see if we have a smaller bracket here. Maybe this bracket. Oh yeah, I think I like that bracket better. So I'm gonna just grab my pencil here and we're just gonna start tracing and cutting. You guys have to let me know what if you have a favorite style of pocket of these page protectors that you like, or if you have never done pocket scrapbooking before. Are you afraid of it? Just not sure where to start, that sort of thing. Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. I'm just going to trace this really quick. I actually slid it up a little bit because I feel like I just wanted a little bit more room. And I'm going to grab, hi from Texas. Yes, you're talking about the closures. I have them actually right here. They actually don't sell them anymore. They are discontinued, but you can go on Amazon and find them. They're perforated, like, what are they called? Perforated clear sealing seals or something like that. Just kind of put in those keywords, but they do help your pockets stay closed if you're worried about your pockets opening up. And then you can't, you know, I will go back when I'm completely done with my scrapbooks. I go back and I seal them up. That way I know the back sides are complete, everything's done. So you have pockets, but you haven't used them yet. Oh, you need to get them out. Get your pockets out. So fun. Scrapbook with me now. Go get them. Go get your pockets and let's have some fun. So I'm just cutting out, this is brackets. Which one was this again? What did I do with it? Oh, I'm being too efficient. I put it in my little bin already. It's brackets 3T if you're wondering, and I'm just gonna give that a cut. And what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna ink as I go because I feel like I do both. I kind of ink, I kind of like to lay it down, and we are going to cut that off like that. And so I have my birthday girl cut out. I'm not too worried about any pen marks. I'm just gonna grab my ink over here. So this, right now, I'm just wanting to cut out get a feel for my digital printout here, see which ones I want to use, and then we'll dig into the paper and we'll start layering the paper up. So for this one, I think I want it to go up in this pocket here because it says birthday girl. I think that's super cute. And I also think that I would like to use another one on here towards the bottom. So let's stick this bracket over here. So I won't be able to use the same here on the digital print because it's dealing with a baby. And then you can see there's some journaling, which is awesome. You write about the party. All right, so we're going to pick another one from here. And let's see, that birthday girl. Sometimes I like to slide them underneath the pockets and get an idea of like, will that fit? Well, how will that look? That will be cute, sort of thing. And another great thing, if you don't have the photo mats, you definitely need them when you pocket scrapbook. What I love is these 3x4s are exactly the 3x4s. The 4x6 fits in the 4x6. So I'm going to cut this Let's Party. You can see that's exactly the size that I need. I'm going to cut that out in a 4x6. And sometimes I just lay this over top of my printable and I'm just going to cut it out with my clear photo mat or my photo template right on top. That way I've eliminated, I'm just lazy. I've eliminated the step of tracing it. You've never scrapbooked Pocket, Shannon? Oh, I'm so glad you want to give it a try. It's really fun. I know that some people are like, oh, I don't know where to start. I don't know how it would fit with my other pages and my albums, and people struggle with that a lot. But, you know, don't let these pockets be intimidating. They're really fun once you start working on the pockets and you get your pictures. The key is to figure out which pockets work best with your photos. Get your photos put into the pockets first. And then once you have your pictures in, then you can do all the fun stuff, right? Just like making little mini Kiwi pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and slide that in this pocket so that we can see what we're working with here. And I'll probably go back and decorate that. I have a plan for this particular pocket here. I'm super excited, you guys. I actually am going to make a little confetti pocket for you guys. And I actually pulled out of my stash here, my fuse tool, which I never use, but I pulled out, look at some sparkly fun things to actually use in the little pocket. That's going to be fun, don't you think? A little bit of fun. You would end up cutting your template if you did that, Kelly? No, you wouldn't. You're funny. I don't think you would probably cut it. I do it all the time. All right, let's get into some paper. Let's get into some paper and start filling that up and decorating that little pocket there. And you'll just see how easy it is. And honestly, you can make these pocket pages as simple as you like, or as, you know, decorated as you want. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out this, I really like this balloon paper here in this collection. It has the cutouts and it has party hats on the back. I think that's really cute to symbolize her birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my cutter. And that way we can cut that out and start decorating the pockets. All right, let me know, guys, if it gets a little too dark. I have to use my iPad today, and so it puts a little bit darker shadow over my workstation here. So let's go ahead and give this a cut. And if you're wondering, this is the same cutter that Susan absolutely loves. I've had it for several years. I love using it as well. It is the Cutter Pro, or Caterpillar Crop, not the Pro. The Pro is the really big one, and that one I do not have, but I love it. It's super precise. Laura, you've seen a lot of them around lately. You know, Creative Memories does have Pocket Pages out. My friend is a hardcore pages. Her pages and her albums are all Creative Memories. She just really loves their quality, and she actually has done the Pocket Pages with the CM Pocket Pages. So yeah, definitely look into that so they can fit into your albums correctly. That would be something to try out. I love using them with my regular pages as well. Super fun. I just like to be able to flip through my scrapbooks and see variation, which I think is really fun. It's not just continue traditional 12 by 12, 12 by 12. I can see my dog is trying to push my door open to come into my into my scrapbook room. All right, so we are going to cut this down, and I'm going to once again use my template here, which is the 3x4 photo, and I am just going to cut this out again. I'm going to freak Kelly out and not cut through my template. You know what, Laura, let's see who just read Poppy. The measurements are not that great to see, to be honest, on the Caterpillar. I ended up taking a really thin Sharpie and highlighting every inch and every half inch with my little thin Sharpie marker, because for me, I want to be able to like look really quickly at the measurement and not have to like strain my eyes. And I've had mine for a really long time. So as you can see here, I have my little black marks here, and I did it all the way across. That's all I did. It's helped tremendously. I haven't had any issues with the ink coming off or anything like that. So as you can see, this is kind of what it's going to look like. We'll pull out a couple little templates, and let's see here. I think we should use this one here, Cheerful. This will be really, I think this will be really cute. Let me see it. Actually, I'm going to wait on Cheerful. I want a really thin one. So I think I'm going to pull out either Breezy, probably Breezy. Let's see. I can work with Breezy here. Breezy's fun. It's one of my favorite little template sets. So let's go with Breezy 2B. I think that will be really cute across here. And you can notice that there are the little markings on here. They're really helpful when you do pocket scrapbooking. These are the tiny borders, and really fun. You can also, you can tell that I have a little pin. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I do have a pin mark, and that tells me that's exactly where I usually cut. So let's find a paper that would be really cute, a coordinating paper that we can add. Let's break into this card set here with this Make-A-Wish one. And see, I think we have yellows and pinks going on. I think let's do either like a bright pink or a turquoise. You use black craft paint to accent your measurements? Yes, that's a great idea as well. All right, I think we have, let's see, should we go with the turquoise for the little border? And I'm just pulling out of this card kit, you guys. We have the pink, or even maybe the yellow. Maybe we'll do a combination. Let's see. What do you guys tell me? What do you think? Hi, Becky. Thanks for joining me. So I'm going to use this little breezy template up here across the birthday girl. Should we put it in pink to kind of pop the girl part? An accent maybe with some yellow. Should we do some turquoise? Which color do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards the pink with the yellow. I really think I like the touch of pink on there. What do you guys think? You like the yellow, you like the pink, you like, what else? A few more comments. Pink, yellow. I think I'm gonna do pink and yellow. Okay, so if you're kind of wondering, well, how do you figure out measuring for these little templates? You can lay your 4x6 card on top, and look at here, this is perfect. The Kiwi Lane card, right where you would slice this off, is the exact same size. So I'm going to go ahead and slice this off with my paper cutter, and then it's going to be perfectly measured for me already, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm just going to take my template here, flip it, and I'm going to just trace across it. And you can scoot these up to make them wider if you choose to have a little bit wider design. I'm just going to keep the size of the template that it is. Oh, good. I'm glad everybody's liking the pink because I'm going with it. I am not wishy-washy when it comes to choosing colors, and I just kind of like, yep, this looks good, let's do it. And then I'm just going to cut that away to make the process a little easier for cutting. I do have 2 pairs of scissors or 3 pairs sitting by me. I really like these Tim Holtz little small ones for kind of the smaller detail stuff. It's really helpful when you have smaller designs or any of the small accessories, or you're just getting into really tight places. All right, so that's done. Let's give this a quick inking. I love inking. It really, really helps define each of your patterns, you guys. I think it's a very important step. You can choose whatever color of ink you feel is suited for your paper, but I love that process. I'm going to go ahead and just stick these back in there since I'm not probably going to be decorating my photos because I just absolutely love these photos of my daughter. So if you guys can bear with the glare on those, so we can just decorate the inner pockets so they're not in my way. All right, so we're going to have this cute little birthday on the first pocket. And I'm actually going to bring out a cutting pad just so you guys can see a little easier here what I'm doing. And then we're gonna, let's put this little cute, let's do something like that. And then I think maybe like a strip would be really cute, just a strip of yellow paper across that. Oh, Angie, I stress over so many other things, so scrapbooking is my stress reliever. So there is no point in stressing out over a craft that you absolutely love and adore, because I just want to have fun. Exactly. That is the whole point, is having fun and capturing those memories, because that's why I do it. I love it. I love it. And so, yeah, you know what? It's paper. And if you are a true scrapbooker, you probably own a ton of paper. And so I'm going to cut into my pretty paper. That's what I bought it for. And I just like to go with, my first kind of, if it sparks a little bit of joy, that color combination, let's go with it. Are the small scissors the snips? I don't know. They are just the very small baby version of his normal scissors. They're really flexible, as you can see inside here. So your fingers and your thumbs don't get sore if you use them a lot. I don't know, you guys. They're just the smaller version of the scissors that Susan uses, but they are the Tim Holtz Tonic. They may have different colored handles. I don't know. I've had these for a long time, so I'm not really sure. How about we start gluing this down? Let's glue this down. Let's get our placement here so we can stick something in a pocket and feel like we are actually accomplishing something. Because that's always a fabulous feeling, right? So I'm just going to stick it on here. And then I'm going to take this yellow, even though I know it's too long, and I'm just going to go ahead and start sticking it on top here. Kind of looks like a crown. And then I'm just going to go back and cut that off and then ink my little edge right there. I need a little bit more ink. Okay, that looks cute. That's looking cute. All right, I'm gonna pull out, let's see, do we need a little something to jazz it up? I feel like, so you guys, funny story, I was going through my templates and my most favorite and used template ever is Tiny Charms. And I couldn't find it last night and I was panicking. And so my dear friend down the road, her name is Laura. Laura, if you're watching, thank you so much. But Laura let me borrow her Tiny Charm set. And I'm so ever thankful because it's like my all-time favorite little accessory set, you guys. So if you haven't, worked with Tiny Charms, you should. All right, I think that might be a little too big. I think maybe we could put a little heart on there. That might be really cute. How about a turquoise heart? Let's try that. Let's see how a turquoise heart would look on there. So guys, I think that my Tiny Charms has disappeared. Tammy, Tiny Charms is your favorite too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the last time I used Tiny Charms, I've either misplaced it or accidentally threw it away. I don't know. Who knows? But you know what will happen is I will buy a new set and it will probably show up and then I'll have two. But that's okay because I use it enough that I honestly could have two sets. Yes, if you're looking for the download, it is on the community page. You can also, I think somebody has it listed possibly in the comments here. If anybody's watching and if they could add the link to my download in the comments, that would be awesome. But yeah, just go there if you go to the community, just go to events and you'll find it listed underneath my class. Just click on a pocket page and then it will take you to the full page. And then that's where you will scroll down and it will be on the left side there for you to download. Two different versions. There's a light version, a colored version, and a darker colored version. They are both the same download. They just have different color patterns for you to choose from that works better for your paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and just glue this down because I want to be able to do a few more pocket pages with you so you can get an idea so we don't run out of time. So we're going to glue that down and then I like to bend my little heart up and give it some dimension. And you know what will be really cute is I'm going to go ahead and just kind of outline my heart right now with a black pen. You guys, it's not going to be even or straight. I am not a perfectionist when it comes to lining things like this. It's just way too hard. So if you can see that, I just took a black Sharpie marker just after I inked my heart. I just went ahead and outlined it. And I just wanted to give this more of like a little pop of color. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to just draw, whoops, around all of these, not worrying about keeping my lines straight. This is a fun way to make your papers and all those patterns pop. There, that looks pretty good. I can see that I'm going to have to snip off a little part of the template hanging over so it fits into my pocket page. And just a little bit there. All right, I think that I am going to get a couple little pop-ups to stick on the back of my heart there, just to kind of pop it up. I don't want a ton of dimension in my pocket pages, but I'm okay with a little bit, and that's totally fine. So I think I'm going to pop it up. I kind of bent it a little bit in the center here, and then I'm going to put the pop-ups on the sides of the kind of the fold of the center here. Let's see. We're going to stick it like that. Really cute. I'm also, because I feel like this is a little plain, I'm going to trace this bracket here. And yeah, isn't that cute already? It really added a whole lot of pop to that. All right, so let's go back over to my page here. And let's go ahead and slide that in so you can get a better idea of how it will look. It's always fun to get the first little pocket done. And there, isn't that cute? Oh, that looks so adorable. All right, I am going to be using my fuse tool. I don't use this very often. You love doodling, Christina? Yeah, me too. I'm such a doodler. Was a doodler as a child, still am a doodler as an adult. So I'm going to plug my fuse tool in, you guys, really quick so it can get warmed up. And we are going to make a cute little sequins, puffy little pocket right here. And it will be see-through so that when you flip the page, you can see it from both sides. And then I'm going to add a photo in right here, and then we'll possibly decorate this one, but we definitely need to outline it because it's a little boring right now. So let me go ahead and get my fuse plugged in so that it can start warming up. This thing gets really hot. I never use it. I think I've burned myself a few times on it, which is never fun. You love doodling? You love my doodling? Oh, do you not doodle, Christina? Oh gosh, I just go for it. I'm kind of funny like that, I guess. It's funny because I do go on scrapbook retreats every now and then, and you know, I don't hesitate in my choices. I just go with it. There are a few times where, you know, I'm like, oh, that didn't turn out like I thought it would. But you know what? We're going to do it. We're still going to use it. It's all fine. It's all fine. I'm not going to stress about it. You doodle all the time, Glenn? That's awesome. All right, so next up, while that is waiting for my fuse tool to heat up, let's go ahead and find my photo that I was going to put into the pocket right here, which I believe is stuck over here. I'm going to move my friend's templates out of the way so I don't lose her set of Tiny Charms as well, because that would be awful if I did that, wouldn't it? Then I would be buying 2 sets of Tiny Charmed, and yeah. So if you haven't already, go ahead and get yourself the free download. It's super cute and it's free, which we all love, right? We all love free. And I am just looking for my photos really quick that I'm going to stick in that pocket. I rearranged a few things on my desk here, so I got to figure out where did I just stick my photos. All right, let's see, not that photo. Isn't that terrible? I can't figure out what I did with my photo. That's all right, I have lots of photos right next to me at this event. I probably mixed it in here. Let me go through my photos really quick. And I'm going to grab out one of these photos of her from her birthday event. And all right. All right, so I'm going to put a photo in this, which is super fun as well, and you can decorate your photos. Thank you so much, Linda, for putting that there, that link. And I'm going to once again pull out my photo template so that I can make sure that when I place this over my photo, it's the exact correct size of my photo. So I love these. If you haven't picked yourself up yet a set of the 4x6 or any of the photo mats, I think they come in all different sizes, you definitely should. And like earlier, I am literally just cutting on top of my photo. I'm not marking it. You can go ahead and mark it if you're comfortable doing that. Trace around it. I just use it as a guide, and I use my scissors and I go directly on top of my photo here. And now I have my picture. So we're just going to slide this one in. We're keeping this one really simple right now. Get in there. I'm going to slide that in there. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. See how easy it is, you guys? Pocket scrapbooking is so fun and easy, and it's just like, it's not super time consuming. I think the most time consuming is figuring out which pocket you're going to use with your photos. So let's go ahead and doodle around this one to bring out the black to match. And I'm going to do wonky lines because I can. And I think it's cute because kind of like party time. Party time. Boom, that's super cute. All right, I think this needs a little something. Let's see. We need a little tiny embellishment on there to make it pop, make it look really cute. Maybe a little flower. Maybe a little flower would be cute. What do you guys think? Yes, all the different classes are available to watch later. So no worries if you have to leave and you're not going to miss out. You can always come back and watch. No problem there. And if you want to go back and scrap along with any of the creative partners that have already taught their class, that's a fun option to do too. It's nice to have a voice in the background sometimes when you're scrapbooking and you feel like you're not scrapbooking alone then. So that's really fun. Yes, you're exactly right, Laura. It's just like a little tiny version of pocket of your scrapbooks that you would normally do your pages, just a little tiny version. I'm just looking for some flowers here real quick, but yes, that's exactly right. And that's exactly how I view pocket scrapbooking is I'm making little tiny scrapbook layouts and just adding them into the pockets. It's so fun to do. I love it. I love it. Easy, easy peasy. All right. I want a little tiny flower. Possibly. Let's see, maybe this little camera. Let's see. You guys, I separated all my templates. They're not in their groupings. I know, gasp. There's probably a lot of you gasping right now. We're like, what did you do that for? But the way my brain works, I need to have it, I need to have them by how my brain works as far as like groupings. And for me, that works best if I have it by kind of like theme. And I'm not worried because the app is on my phone and I can literally just look up everything on my phone, which is great. All right, let's find a little flower. You guys, literally, this is my flowers. You do the same thing, you ungrouped yours too. Yeah, I just had to. I feel like I use them a lot more when I get into my scrapbook room. And this looks like that would be cute. All right. I have some of the little tiny ones separated out. These ones are all way too big for that. So we are going to go with probably pull out some of these smaller templates here. I'm really not worried about losing any of them either, if you guys are wondering. though I already lost my tiny charms. I know it's in my room here somewhere. I actually went to Utah, was that last month? And I'm pretty sure I took tiny charms with me to Utah to scrapbook. And I think I just haven't unpacked it yet from all my scrapbooking stuff, because I haven't done anything with all the pages I created in Utah. Kind of funny, huh? You do that, Sandy? Yeah, I don't know. It works for me. I'm a theme scrapper, so I have to like see all the things that are similar. All right, I'm trying to get this little flower out of here. This is spring. Let's see. Kind of covers up a little bit of the, you know what? A flower, one of these flowers might be really cute as a part of the party hat. We put it up as a party hat. Let's do that. So we're going to use Simple 3. Ended up being Simple 3. Yes, guys, if you haven't noticed, Linda, thank you so much. She posted the link to the download. So if you guys would like to go ahead and download the free printable, you can do that. All right, so let's see. Do we want yeah, let's add in a little bit more turquoise down here at the bottom with this flower here. And this is Simple 3. I'm just going to trace that really quick. Cut that out. You guys, I don't think I'm going to get very far with my pocket page, but hopefully I can at least get the side done for you. And you can at least get an idea of how easy it is. And then I will finish up probably my other pages and share with you how you can, how the finished product looks. It's gonna be really, really cute with all these fun, bright colors with a really adorable printable. I'm just gonna ink this flower up really quick, not being too picky about my inking, super easy. And let's go ahead and I'm not going to pop that up. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on that. I think we will just put it like that. Let's see if I can cut off the little pieces that are sticking out. Stick this in the pocket. I might go back and put a little center stone probably on that little piece right there, but that's kind of what it looks like so far. And then let me check my fuse tool. So, yep, that's hot. It's hot. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys bear with me while I use this fuse tool. If anybody has used the fuse tool and you need to give me any pointers, I would love it because I never use it. Thanks, Linda. All right, so you guys, we're gonna start dumping. I'm gonna open these pockets open on the side. If you don't have a fuse tool, you could seal this with some washi tape. I would just make sure you have some extra adhesive on the back of your washi. That way it doesn't peel off and you lose all your inner bits of sparkles and things. So I think we should use some of these pom-poms that I have and some glitter. Put a couple more. I'm just going to dump these out because I want a couple more yellows in there. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, so that looks like about enough little pom-poms. This is going to give it some dimension. And so if you're worried about dimension, don't use pom-poms. Keep it flat with some sequins. All right, so we're just going to take all these. We're going to plop them into the pocket. No rhyme or reason. Let's go ahead and dump. These are little tiny baby stars. They're like holographic. Let's dump some of that in there too. All right. I have some of these white round sequins that are pretty traditional sequins that you can find at any craft store. This just happens to be from a friend of mine. She used to do sequins mixes, so I have several of hers. So I'm just going to dump some in. You can always add more. We have some turquoise stars and just traditional round, and there's some flowers in this little packet here. So let's go ahead. Yeah, the fuse tool. I've used it just a few times and I was like, you know, I'd rather just sew. I'll just use my sewing machine. So, but for this sort of thing, I thought I would just dig it out and give it a try. And then this is little tiny, what are these? Just little tiny dots. Oh, they're hearts, little tiny hearts. So this will be really cute to add in a little touch of this bright pink and light pink. All right, so we're gonna add some of that in. All right, let me see if it looks like we have enough. That's a good mix. I might add a little bit more pink to this. You're excited to get some pages. Yay, I'm so glad. I hope that I can inspire you guys to just give it a try. You know, your pages, you do your style and it's gonna look fabulous. Everybody has their own style, and just incorporate that style into little pockets and it's gonna be fabulous. Okay, I think maybe I might add a couple more yellow pom-poms. Okay, let me see, do I like this? Mix it around a little bit. Okay, that looks fun. Okay, so I'm gonna push all this down and I'm going to remove my photos right here real quick. And I am going to fuse along that. There is this little tiny ruler. I have the Project Life fuse tool. There is this little ruler here that you can use as a guide. And this fuse tool here has like these little teeth on it, and that's what kind of helps you guide through the plastic, and it melts the plastic. And so let's see here. I think I'm going to turn it this way. Hopefully you guys, I'm just sealing the opening so that my sequence doesn't come out. And if this is a failure, we do it together. I'm going to line it up on my mat so it's straight. Okay. And I know you guys can't see super close, and you just run this along a couple times just to seal up that pocket. And it literally is kind of like sewing the plastic together. It's just fusing it, melting it together. And I know that if you can't do it too much, because you can burn through the plastic as well. So we'll give that a few minutes. And then I have my cord here. Move that out of the way and seal that up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around to the back side and fuse the back side of that as well, so that there's no coming loose on either side here. Hopefully I'm doing this right. You have a bazillion pictures of your great grandma, great granddaughter. Yes, this is perfect, you guys. If you don't want to, if you love your photos and you just want to capture them, an easy thing to do is the pocket pages. You don't have to sit there and scrapbook like, you know, hundreds of pages. All right, it's sealed, you guys. Hopefully, I might run on that one more time just to make sure. Oops, sorry about that. That was my cord falling. Let's go ahead and just do one more pass on each side just to be safe. And then let's slide in the photo and you'll get an idea of how cute this looks. Such a different thing, something fun and different to do besides adding a photo into your mix there. All right, let me put my fuse tool up so that nobody gets burnt, or I should say I don't burn myself, right? And then you can play around and move your sequence. Okay, you guys, there's the little party pocket. That's what I'm gonna call it, our little party pocket. So cute. Let's put our photo back in. And look, super, super, super cute, you guys. Love it. Something fun, something different. Adds a little whimsy, adds that little bit of surprise when you're turning your page, and you'll be able to see the pictures on the other side. Another tip for you, some people like to glue their photos back to back or their paper or whatever they're working with on the other side. If I kind of sometimes do that, just depends if they're sliding around, if they're not exactly the same measurement. I'll go back and do that when I'm completely done with designing. I think that this is bothering me and I need to add something there because it looks super boring. So let's go ahead and add a little gem. How about something yellow maybe? A yellow enamel dot. Thanks, Linda. So I have a yellow enamel dot. I'm actually going to stick it on the outside. Here's my enamel dots and my pearls and stuff, you guys. So I am going to choose to use this really big enamel dot, and I'm going to place it on the outside of my pocket page. Don't forget you can do that. You can add elements on the outside of your pockets. So cute, right? Let me know what you guys think. Oh yeah, you definitely could put a yellow pom-pom there. That would have been super cute too. Yep. Really, really cute. Okay, let's flip it over. Look at here. Look how cute. It's already looking like another page from this side. And I'm going to cut out another printable from our cute printables here. And I think we will do birthday celebration. That seems to be an appropriate one for this. I'm so glad you guys like it. Give it a try. Give it a try. Super fun, something different. And you know, sequins and glitter are super inexpensive and they don't take up a lot of room to store. You can see I put them in these little jewelry bags. I dump them out and put them in little tiny jewelry bags, and then they lay flat and they don't take up much room at all. So let's go ahead and cut out this birthday celebration. And I'm going to just use my big scissors so that I can just cut into this messily. And we're going to give this another cut. Once again, I am a lazy scrapbooker, so I don't trace my photo mats at all. Unless they're really, you know, there are a few times where I will trace them, but yeah, it's kind of how I roll. Oh, thanks, Amy. It is festive, isn't it? I love it. So once again, we'll ink this so it matches the other cards on the other side. I am using the Tim Holtz Vintage Photo, if you're wondering. It pretty much goes with everything, but you can use what you want. I'm going to outline this again because this card needs to match. And the black is going to help pull out the black font from the other side. All right. Let's go ahead and put a piece of turquoise. I'm going to grab my turquoise paper again. Let's go ahead and put another tiny border across the bottom there. Let me see which one should be used. Ooh, this one's fun. Let's use this. This is Cheerful 3A. I'm gonna go ahead and so we're gonna add that to the bottom of this card and just decorate it up a little bit. So that will be really cute. All right, I'm going to just measure off how much I need by just making a little tab mark here. So I know that's exactly the length I need to put my template. And I'm not gonna use the full width of this template because I don't have a lot of space right here. So let's go ahead and trace this. And Linda, this is your pen your pencil that you recommended. I can't remember what it's called. That has the moving head on it. That works really well with the templates. So thank you for that referral of the pencil. I really am enjoying it. Can you tell me what line your cardstock is? I came in a little late. Okay, so the colored paper that I'm using actually is from Kiwi Lane, and it's actually an old card pack that used to be available. I do not believe it's available anymore. It was a card set like this, if you're wondering, little card packs. And I don't remember what I did with the tab. If anybody remembers what it was called, post it down below. I might be able to find my little, oh, here it is. It's called Make a Wish. Make a Wish. I don't think it's available anymore. You might be able to find it through another creative partner. I am sorry, I do not have any extras on hand. I just thought it would be fun to be able to use the Make a Wish card pack and to show you how versatile those card packs are for the pocket scrapbooking as well. And then the other paper that I'm using is from Echo Park, and it's this paper that I used up here. And that is called A Birthday Girl. And the other papers that you're seeing here with the sayings, those are from the free downloadable Printable for my class. So be sure to get one of those downloaded, or both of them. I downloaded both because I thought it would be super fun to have them both. And they can be used over and over again, which is awesome. I just recommend you print it on some really nice white cardstock that has some weight to it, so it's not flimsy. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this down here on the bottom like this. Like that. That's really cute. Add a pop of color. I'm feeling that we need a little tiny bit of pink on there. So I'm just going to cut a really small sliver, just a little sliver pink to go across that, just really tiny. It's almost like a little mini strip we're going to put there. What do you guys think? You like this color combination? I think it's going to look really cute with all the fun little confetti, and these are such fun, bright colors. What do you store all your sequins in? Oh, I use these little tiny bead bags that you can buy, jewelry bags. You can pretty much buy them at any craft store, or even the big box chain stores have them in their jewelry department. I'm not sure I'll have time to show you because I really want to finish up at least this page here for you guys before my time limit's up. But I do store them with all of my embellishments. I just put them in like a storage box and I just pile them up and store them like that. This is a little bit crooked. Just a little bit, okay. And then we're gonna stick this on top. It's a little bit shorter than I would like it. Let's move this out like that. All right, I think that's cute, simple, easy. You don't have to, you do not have to spend a lot of time on your pockets. So I have to insert this from the front side behind to get into the little pocket here. Let's see, do I want to put it here or here? I think we'll put it up here, and then I'll add maybe a little journaling spot. You can see my pictures. They'll move around as I am, manipulating the pockets, but that's okay. Because you can take the clear little seals if you have any of those on hand that Kiwi Lane used to offer, or you can purchase these on Amazon. They're just a perforated like seal for packaging or envelopes and that sort of thing. You can just go ahead and, order you some of those. So we have this little printout here. I'm going to see if I want to use this as a little journaling block. That will be fun. I don't need the whole thing. Yeah, let's go with that. And I'm gonna bring it down to I'm gonna line it up. Yeah, about right there. That looks good. I'm just gonna cut once again. I'm using the 3x4 photo mat again, which is soup. These photo mats are really, really helpful. If you end up designing, you can, you don't have to just put pictures in these bigger spots for the 4x6s. You can also do the same thing with the 4x6 photo mats as well. And I'm not going to do it now, but I will probably go back and color in this little banner here with some of the colors, with some markers or some colored pencils for just to give it that added touch of color. Let's go ahead and ink this one up. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and doodle around this one too, just carrying that through. This time I'm just going to do some straight lines. And then I have the lines for the journaling as well. And I actually might have my daughter fill that in, which will make it personal for her. And then we'll go from the back side and slide that in. Now I haven't decorated this pocket up here at all. You wouldn't have to because it's really cute like that, but I think we need to add a little something. But this is what it's looking like so far. We have the front like this, super cute. Flip it over, and here's the back side. And that would be really cute if we put the I don't know if I have room for the party hat. I'd have to like maybe cut it off. Ooh, I know, maybe we'll do like a little, we do a couple little candles. What do you guys think? Have an idea? Oh yeah, does the shut your flap tabs. Oh, totally, Tiffany. Yeah, that's a great idea too. I actually need to find some Totally Tiffany little, they go over top of your binder, little closures inside your binders. I actually need to get some of those. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I think I'm gonna take this Eat Cake. Let's cut this out of here real quick and put that on top of the pattern paper up here, which I think will be really cute. So I'm gonna cut that out. I want to share with you just kind of how you can really use up these template downloads here. Really fun way to use them. All right, we could put that in a balloon, which I don't think I'm going to do because I think I'm going to use this Party 5. It's like the bottom of a cupcake. And then I'm going to also use the top of Party, which is Party 4, like this. And I think I'm going to adjust this so that I can make this into a little cupcake. And hopefully, let's see if I can get that to fit. Might not fit my idea. Okay, we will make it fit. We will make it fit. Just won't have the dollop on the top, but that is okay. Actually, I'll just bring it down a little bit. So I'm going to like basically sew two templates together with, you just place them on your download, lay this one on top, adjust it, and then figure out where you are going to trace, and then you're going to cut it all together. Okay, and I'm going to move this up just a little bit so that I don't ruin my download. And sometimes you might have to hand do a few things there. I'm going to grab like an eraser really quick and erase my little boo-boo mark here from drawing. Okay. Kind of manipulate that. Ooh, that eraser is not a very nice one. So how are you guys feeling about pocket scrapbooking? Have I changed anybody's mind about giving it a try? Have I made you feel a little bit more confident about it's super easy, it's not as hard as maybe you thought it was? You put banners and stickers on your outside pages? Yep, great idea. I do that too. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a cutout. I'm going to just use my longer scissors to just kind of do a little bit of surgery around that, and then I'll go in with my detailed scissors and cut it out. Just the bottom of it. And we'll go in. And guys, don't forget when you're cutting to get those smooth edges, just move your paper, not your scissors, move your paper. Get a little dollop in there. And that's the way that, you know, it takes some practice for sure, but it's worth the time practicing to get really nice, smooth cuts. All right, so there we go. We took party 4 and party 5, laid them on top of the digi image there and traced around them both together. And we created this fun little template here. Let's go ahead and ink that up. It'll be really, really cute to add some glitter to this. Wink a Stella, a little bow, anything like that. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and place that. I'm probably going to put that on the outside of my pocket page because I don't want to make it any smaller. I could, let's see, let's take that out from the other side and then we can, yeah, actually, I think I'm going to put it on the paper. I'm actually going to trace around this really quick. Once again, just to make it pop out. You don't have to do this step. I just really like, sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. It just really is kind of, what kind of feel are you going for? Let's see, I have to adjust that bottom there. So we are going to pull off this bottom like that. And I'm going to re-ink that since I cut it off. And let's just double check to make sure it will fit. Just a tiny bit more off. Just want to make sure it fits in that pocket right. You like this method? Yeah, it does give you options, a lot more options to decorate, play with different templates. It's really fun. It is a fun system. And you know, there are times where I just put pictures in the pockets and I don't even do anything. Like I might decorate one side and not the other side. It really is, you know, what kind of mood, how many pictures do I have? Is it necessary for me to, you know, make sure this is going the right direction on the other side before you put down your embellishment on this side? Let's see, I feel like we need a little something on this. I have these little tiny bows and I grab out a little tiny bow. And I'm thinking a little bow right there would be cute. Maybe a pink one, yellow one. What color, guys, should we do for the little tiny bow? There's the pink one. And there's the yellow one. Ooh, I kind of like the yellow one. What do you guys think? Turquoise, pink, or yellow? Which one? Pink, yellow. Kind of like the turquoise one too. What do you guys think? Let me know. Thanks, Becky, so much. I love my Kiwi Lane templates. I really never scrapbook without them. Go with the blue one. That's what I'm thinking too, because it matches down here. Let's do that. Let me get a little bit of some sticky tape. These little sticky dots are really, do I have any on here? Yes. I like these little pop dots, or I don't know what they are. They're just really sticky. I think I will put that on the outside of my page here. So I'm going to stick that back. Actually, guys, I have to trace around this. I forgot. I got to keep it consistent. Consistent. Ooh. There we go. Sometimes I do faux stitching on them too when I do a boo-boo, when my lines aren't perfect. Turquoise, okay, good guys, because I'm going with turquoise. And so we're going to pop that back in the page, and then I'm going to attach the bow. Actually, I'm going to do a couple of these dots. Let me grab some more dots. Ran out of my dots there. I just really want to make sure that my bow stays secure on the plastic page protector, since it's only living on the outside of my little pocket here. Let's move that over. And there we go. Okay, you guys, so I'm not going to have time to do my other pages that I really wanted to kind of share with you, but we made a two-sided pocket page so far with a fun little sprinkly party pocket is what I'm going to call it. Hopefully you can see that without the glare. See if I can get it to not be so glared in the camera here. So I have the 4 vertical pictures. This is a 3x4 pockets going down. We have a cute little zipped up pocket. And like I said, if you don't have a fuse tool, you could probably just use some. What I would do is I would take washi all the way down both sides of this to close it off. Then I would flip it over and do the same washi on this side. But I would probably add some adhesive going down on before I put my washi down, just to make sure it doesn't lift up, because washi has a tendency to lift. All right, so then that's the back side. We have our eat cake. We have our fun little party pocket. We have a printable here. This also is a downloadable printable. This one as well, she'll have a little place to journal. I'll color that in later. And so that's the first grouping of this little birthday set that I'm going to end up making for my daughter. I will probably finish making the rest of them today, and then I can actually share those with everybody if you would like to see the coordinating pages. I'll show you just really quick what I had planned on doing for the other coordinating pages. Thank you guys so much for all the sweet comments. I really appreciate it. I have so much fun creating with you guys. I hope that you guys were able to play along, and that you get your hands on that download and play and share with us over in the area where you share all your creations that you've made during this party, Kiwi Lane birthday party. All right, let me share with you really quick while we have still a little bit of time. So my coordinating page that is going to go along with this back side of this page is just some pictures of my daughter. And I have this white space here in this photo, so I will probably decorate that with some more pattern paper. And I will put like probably a little cute little birthday template there as well, because, you know, there's all this white space. Why not use it, right? I'm going to leave these photos as is. And then I'm going to, in these pockets here, I have a couple pictures I slid in. One is her birthday cake, and then her blowing out her birthday cake. So I'm going to make a little scrapbook page here, and I believe this is 8x6. So I will probably angle these. I'll probably cut this down. Let's actually cut that down right now, just so you get a better idea of how it will look. So let's just slim this down. So I will probably, let's slim this one down really quick too, because that's just taking up way too much of my real estate. All right, so I will probably put like this here. I'll probably overlap. I'll probably cut a little bit more of this off. Overlap this of my daughter blowing out her candles. And I'll decorate this pocket. Maybe I'll use some candles here and, you know, make it cute and fun and girly. So that's what this side will look like when it's done, if you can picture that. And then I have one more back side. So when I flip it to the back, this is another little pocket area that I will make another larger little decorated pocket. And it's actually going to be, we went out to dinner for her birthday. So I'm going to have this one picture. We didn't take pictures inside the restaurant. Oh yes, I will do the giveaway, don't worry. I have that right after I explain this, I'll do that. So I hadn't forgotten. This is a famous pizza place here in Denver called Bojo's. So we went to the pizza place for her birthday. So I'm going to stick that here. And then I'll probably do some more of the cute little printables here, the downloadables, decorate with paper, add in one of these cute little printables. You can also, you know, decorate on top of your photos if you want. And then I'm also going to do on this side here, I'm going to do a pocket flap, which I am really sad that I didn't get a chance to teach you the pocket flap. Thank you so much, Shelly, for posting that. You're awesome. Thank you. You guys, Shelly is up next too. I'm super excited to see what she is going to be sharing with you guys as well. So get her downloadable. She has one, I believe, as well. All right, so on this, you guys, I'm going to make a flip pocket here with a piece of paper from either the card kit or from the papers that I have here. And let me explain that just really super quick. I know I can't teach it to you, but maybe some of you who are visual will get a better understanding of how that will work. So you just take your piece of paper. Let's say this is the correct size. It's not, yeah, it is 4x6. I'm literally going to make a little slip-in pocket here like this. I'm going to have my other picture on the other side, but it'll go in between my pictures like this. This will be like this, okay? And I'm going to have a picture glued on here. This will be folded like this. And I can have a picture here. And then you would open this, you crease that obviously, you open it up. There'll be a picture here like this. So it'll be a little interactive pocket. Really easy. This is just a 12 by 4 piece of paper. You can use any cardstock, any pattern paper, slip it between your two pictures so you don't see it on the other side. And then adhere a picture, or journaling, or decorate it, or do whatever you want. And then you're literally folding it in half here, and it's coming out of the pocket. Just make sure your pockets, you can slide this into your pocket. And that's what, oh, do you like that idea, Pamela? I'm really sad that I don't have enough time to actually share it with you guys. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I can just glue my pictures on there really quick and then slide it in there so you get a better idea. How about that? Should we do that? Should we do it really, 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 really quick? Okay, so I'm just going to fold this pocket or this little piece of paper here. You could decorate that if you want. You could mat your pictures. You could do whatever you want. Yeah. So let's just whip these on there really quick. How about that? I'm under pressure, under pressure, under pressure. While I'm doing this, I am going to announce my winner. And if you are here live, please comment so I know. And the winner for my class is Jamie Daniel. Jamie, if you are live and watching with me right now, let me know and you will get a $25 gift certificate to Kiwi Lane. Jamie, are you here? I'm going to give you a few seconds. And if Jamie's not here, we will go to the next person on my list. Who has anybody seen Jamie Daniel? Comment, sign in. Has anybody seen her? Okay, I'm going to give you like one more second here, Jamie, to let me know if you are here for my class. Does anybody see Jamie comment so far? I don't see Jamie's comment on here. Okay. I don't see Jamie. Am I correct, you guys? Does anybody else see Jamie in the comments telling me that she is here? Okay, I'm going to move on to my next winner, and that is going to be Lori. Is it Evelyn? Lori Evelyn? Lori, are you here? So Lori, if you are present, can you, no, Jamie, you'll take her place. I'm sure everybody will take her place. Is Lori Evelyn here? Lori, are you here? You haven't seen her comments? No, Jamie, no. Okay, no, Lori. Okay, my next winner, Tracy Owens. Tracy, you have to be here. Tracy, are you here? $25 gift certificate, Tracy, if you're here. No Tracy either? Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Well, I'm just gonna keep going down the list until we find a winner here. Okay guys, if really quick, I just went ahead and you saw me glue that onto the strip. And here you could add some embellishments. You could just make a journaling spot if you want hidden journaling. You could do whatever you want here, but that will be how, when this is in my book for my daughter, we will have this page, we will flip it. This will be all decorated and cute. Whoops, sorry guys, wrong way, goes this way. And then we'll have a page here done, and then this will flip out like a little added area to add photos or journaling. And then we'll flip it over and we'll have the back side. So I'm super excited I was able to kind of squeeze this in for you. Okay, what about Darlene Timmons, are you available for my winner? Are you here? Darlene Timmons, comment if you are here because you will get $25 certificate. Can you change your name to Tracy? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like the flip page insert. Thank you, Becky. Thanks, Barbara. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that hopefully you picked up some fun new techniques here in my pocket page class. And I'm really excited to see your guys's pages. I hope you share them over in our share thread. Any protector for the flip picture? You know what? It's just a piece of paper. I just used a piece of cardstock paper that was 12 by 6. All right, next person I'm going to call is Kathy Bergen. Kathy, are you available to be my winner? Are you live here? Kathy. Thank you so much, Trudy. I miss seeing you, Trudy, and scrapping with you. Darlene, was Darlene there? No, Darlene. Okay. So the next one was Kathy. Was Kathy available? Comments are going so fast here, you guys. So fast. She is here. Who is here, Linda? Tell me. Darlene is here. It's Darlene Timmons. She was here. Darlene Timmons, are you here? I need you to comment that you are present so that you can get your prize. Thank you so much, Peggy. And I will have photos of the completed layouts for you guys to take a look at. She just popped up twice. She already responded. Darlene, could you respond one more time for me if you are still here? I am trying to watch the comments load really quickly. She commented, yes. Okay, I'm going to take everybody's word that Darlene is here and she did comment earlier. Okay, perfect, Darlene. All right, Darlene, you get a $25 gift certificate to the Kiwi Lane store. To claim your prize, you need to go to marketing@kiwilane.com and they will get you that sent out. And I will also let marketing know that you were my winner. Wow, that was kind of painful, you guys. But I'm so happy that I finally got a winner and that you were present. All right, you guys, I appreciate you guys so much tuning in, being part of my class. I'm so excited that I was able to create these pocket pages for you and that you hopefully took away some fun little tips and tricks on how to make these pocket pages, and hopefully you won't feel intimidated to try these small little pocket pages. They're really fun. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Be sure to come back soon. And like I said, Shelly is going to be coming up soon with a birthday layout. She also has a free printable. So be sure to go and get Shelly's printable so that you can create along with her as well. You guys are so welcome. Thank you so much. Bear with me, you guys, as I end up logging off here really quick. Thank you guys once again for everything. Appreciate it. Have a great, fantastic rest of your scrappy day celebrating with Kiwi Lane. Share content where?